Welcome to the Business Resource and Innovation Center's Business Databases Introduction Series. Today we will review Reference USA, which is a collection of databases primarily used for demographic research on businesses and consumers, but also used for market research, to gather information to perform a competitive analysis, and to create business-to-business and business-to-consumer sales lists. Anything you want to learn about your consumer, whether it's an individual or a business, you can probably find on Reference USA. To access Reference USA, navigate to our Business Services page at freelibrary.org/business. Scroll to the bottom of the screen and click on the link that says Premier Business Databases. Once you click on that link, you will be taken to a list of the 13 databases we primarily use for business research. They are listed in alphabetical order, so you want to scroll until you see Reference USA. If you are accessing these databases from home, you will be prompted to enter your library card number and your PIN number. Once you are on the Reference USA page, you will see that it is a collection of databases. Today, we will specifically do an overview of Reference USA's U.S. Consumers and Lifestyles, which profiles over 317 million consumers and is continuously updated, and U.S. New Movers and Homeowners, which profiles information on people moving to a city, state, or neighborhood, adding approximately 100,000 new movers each week. It's important to note that all of Reference USA's databases are similar in search functions, so learning how to navigate one of the databases will enable you to successfully navigate the others. To start our consumer search, we are going to click on U.S. Consumers and Lifestyles. You always want to use advanced search so that you can get full capability of search functions. Once you are on the home page, you will see that our constant variable is contacts per household. Contacts per household delineates how many records will be populated based on a demographic view, which will show us all of the consumers in the database based on our search criteria. And you use this when you want to see the big picture and see where people are. If you choose one per household, it will give you a list of individuals who are the head of the household and should be used if you are planning to create a sales list where you may send mailers to houses. Choosing this option cuts your results by 60%, and it will only give you the heads of the household, which tend to be male. For today's example, we will use the demographic view so we can see the big picture. On the left toolbar, you will be able to choose from a number of selections. Selections like geography, housing selections, lifestyles, and even consumer snapshots. Anytime you choose a search parameter on the left, it will populate in the center where you'll be able to make further selections. Additionally, when search parameters are added, you always want to click Update Count so that you can get the most accurate number of records based on your search criteria. We like to start our search by searching geography. You can do a map-based search where you can draw a shape on the map, or you can do a city or state search, as well as zip codes, a radius of a certain area, or even a street address. We're going to do a city and state. We're going to type Philadelphia, and we're going to update our count to get an accurate reflection of the amount of people that it has counted. As you can see, our record count is close to 1.5 million, which is the recorded population of Philadelphia. Now that we know we're on the right track, we want to limit by more search parameters. Over in the housing selections category, you can choose to add more selections. We can add an estimated home income to narrow our search even more. You can choose from a range of estimated home incomes. You can choose one range or multiple. For our example, we will choose 70 to 79, or 70 to 80, 80 to 90, and let's choose one more, 90 to 100. If we update our count, We will now see a record count of individuals reflected based on our search criteria. If you scroll back to the top, you can review your results just to see what we have. Right now, we have over 170,000 results. If you wanted to view an individual's profile, you could simply click on their profile and get to see more information about the person. On the consumer's profile, it will show you their name, address, phone number if it's available, and all phone numbers will be landline phone numbers. You will not see any cellular phone numbers in this database. It will show you their marital status, whether they're male or female. It will give you some estimated information about the neighborhood, as well as some of their interests, which we will get to. This person does not have any interest listed, but we will get to look deeper into what that means. If we go back, we can also look at the heat map if you wanted to see a big picture of where people are located based on those simple search criteria we put in. If we clicked on our heat map, we will get a really large result because we have over 170,000 results. The more results you have, the longer it will take to load. But it's a really cool feature that can really help you when you want to see the big picture of where people are located. If you scroll down, you'll see that there are some hotspots in different areas around the city. If you wanted to see further about who is in those hotspots, you can zoom in and view individual consumers' profiles. The closer you zoom, you will start to see placeholders in the spots that were once green and red. Once you see these placeholders, you can click on them and find out more information about individual consumers. The further you are zoomed out, the longer it will take to get to those placeholders. But once you zoom in close enough, you will see that those spots will turn into place markers. If we click on the place marker, it will give you some information about this person, like their name, address, phone number if it's available, and their home income. If you click on their name, it will take you to their individual profile. If we go back to our search results, we want to use the back button within the browser. We're going to revise our search to add in a little bit more details. We now want to add some lifestyle interests. If you click on lifestyle, adding lifestyle interests to your search can help you find consumers that may have interests in a topic that is related to a product or service that you provide as a business owner. Lifestyles are scored on a scale from 0 to 9. So if a consumer has an interest in a topic, they will have scored a 6 or above. It's important to note that this data is aggregated from magazine subscriptions, so it may skew your results a little bit to reflect many individuals that are 55 plus. And just because a consumer has an interest in one subject doesn't mean that they won't have an interest in any other subjects. You can choose your appropriate lifestyle interest and update your count. For our example, we're going to try to find consumers who are interested in apparel, fashion, and beauty. If you click the plus sign, it will give you more details about what is comprised under that topic category. If you want to choose all of these choices, you can click the square right next to the title, or you can click individual interest within that category. We're going to specifically choose beauty and cosmetics. If we update our count, we now have a little over 18,000 results. You can add more interests, or you can keep it simple and just add one topic to see what kind of results you get. If you view your results again, you will see the list of individuals by name, and then you can view the heat map to see where they are on the map. Another thing you can do is revise your search again, and you can add even more details. They are listed under the consumer snapshot. The information listed under the consumer snapshot is considered private information and is not publicly available. So when you add any of these choices, you will no longer be able to see names, addresses, phone numbers, and interests. But instead, you can see a nice graph that will show you where those people are. If we wanted to add an age range, for example, we could click age, and we're going to add an age range of 25 to 29. If I update my count, I now have 636 results. If I click on View Results, it's going to look very different than what we saw previously with the listed names. But one thing we can do is see where these people are. If we click on Compare and we scroll down to 5-digit zip and click on Show Summary, we will get a nice graph that will show us where the highest instance of the type of person we searched resides by zip code. As we can see, 19111 has the highest instance of the type of person we searched. Now, because it doesn't show names and addresses, there is a way that we could hone in on that zip code and get more information about the people there. So if we go back to revise our search, we could take the consumer snapshot off, and then we could search by that specific zip code. That would be able to give you names and addresses of people in that zip code that would more than likely have the instance of what we searched. You can save, print, and download any of your search results after you view your results. You can also print them, and you can download them into an Excel file. You can download up to 50 results at a time if you're home, and if you're on site at the library, you can download up to 150 results. You can also download the Reference USA app, which is very helpful when you're on the go. Next, we're going to look at new movers and homeowners. If you click on the Reference USA icon, it will take you back to the databases page. We're going to click on new movers and homeowners and explore that topic more. You want to always do advanced search like with any of the Reference USA databases. And to start, we suggest starting with geography. So we want to see where people are moving, or we want to focus on a specific area. You can do a map-based search where you can draw a shape on a map. You can search by city, state, zip codes, county, radius, or even street address. We're going to start by the city and state, and we're going to start with Philadelphia, PA. We're going to update our count, and now we have around 77,000 results. So we might want to limit our results a little bit more just to get a smaller list of results. You can limit by residential details such as home ownership, housing type, estimated home value, and estimated income. You can also search by estimated age. If we add some of these parameters, let's choose a confirmed homeowner. Their estimated home value is, let's do 250,000 to 300,000. And let's just choose an age range of 30 to 34. Let's see what results we get when we hit update count. We get 5 results, which is much more comprehensive list than the one we had previously. If we view our results, we will see a list of 5 names. You can explore these profiles to find out more information about these new movers, like their name, their age, and their address. You can also see their estimated income and their estimated home value based on what we put. If you click the back button, one other search parameter that can be really helpful towards the bottom of the page is the move distance. If we want to track how far someone has moved to a specified area, this can be really helpful. We can also see the time frame, so we can see if they just moved there within the last week or if they moved there about a year ago. If you click on move distance and scroll down to the bottom, you can put in a range of miles to see how far someone traveled to move to the area that you were searching. If you wanted to look at the time frame of when they moved there, you can search from last week all the way to a year ago. Just like with all Reference USA databases, you can download your results after you click on View Results. You can download them into an Excel file, you can print them, and you can save your search for future reference. Thank you for watching.